Hey, what's going on, guys? We are here to do a Timberborn playthrough of some of the new mods that they have available, or that they put together, come out with recently. Um, this is for the update 1.0 experimental branch. There's plenty of tutorials to how to switch over to the experimental branch. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with the game, this is a game of managing water to avoid droughts. And you're basically you got a city full of beavers, and you're trying to keep them alive. Um, we are going to be playing some mods today that come out. I love the mods for this game. They make the whole game. So it's like a whole new game when some of these new mods drop with what you're able to do. Um, I am a big fan of building. I'm not so much into the managing of the all the micromanagement of the city stuff. So I try to keep my play style pretty simple about that, and I'm just trying to build stuff really most of the time. Um, let's go ahead and get a look at what we're doing today. Some of the mods that we're gonna try out are they've got um they've got a mod for dispensary, and we're gonna do that. Our we're gonna have a our beavers are gonna be pot farmers. So we're gonna see what that does. I think they the dispensary rolls joints. We got to grow some weed and then roll some joints. Um, don't harmony. You don't have to worry about that. Just helps some of these mods work. Ladder is a huge mod. If you I think that the game really needs the stock game needs this mod because it makes building things so much more enjoyable, and you're able to build so much better better things and higher structure not higher well and higher structures, but you're able to do it a lot simpler. And I just love that. This don't worry about that one. Riverborn Raft Logistics. This is something that I have wanted in this game for a long time, ever since I first started playing it. Beavers by nature use the water as a way to transport material. They go out down their down their rivers and paths that they make in the vegetation and the water, and they go cut down trees, and then they drag them back bit by bit to make their dam bigger. And that's one of the things that I've always thought this game really needed was a way to transport at least logs um, by water and swim places instead of just walking all the time. Um, so it's just I'm really glad to see this, but this they're using rafts, so I'm curious to see how this is going to work. And the other mod that I saw that worked with this update is second shift, which is something else I've wanted. This game is sort of a grind at times, waiting for, especially the beginning part, and you've got to wait for them to build up the numbers and build up the production, and then you got to sit through the nighttime they're idle until you have bots, and then they work 24/7. But the game's a real big grind in the early half of it. So anyway, we got this second shift now, which should allow us to assign two shifts for the beavers: a 12-hour day shift and a 12-hour night shift. So they work all day long. So hopefully, no more wasted time. All right, we are going to be doing a new game. We're going to be doing folk tales. I like the iron teeth, but they are way too. They're pigs, man. They're like guinea pigs or something. They eat a lot, and I can never seem to satisfy them food wise. And I always starve them to death. I don't know what it is about them. The folk tales are a lot easier to manage food wise. They don't have the engines, which I don't like. I really wish they had the engines. I'm not a real big fan of the wind power in this game because it's pretty random. I guess like normal wind is, but it's still it sucks when there's a drought and no wind and no power. So anyway, we are going to be, and also the Iron Teeth have a longer pipe on their water pumps to start out with, um, and that's unfortunate too. But anyway, so we're going to be going with the folktales here. We are going to be doing. I already took a look at some of these, and I think the map that we want to do is Meander because this has a very long, winding type river here, very wide for us to get in and out. Use it for power plus transport. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Unfortunately, there aren't any um, player created maps to use on this because of the update. It just none of the maps. There were zero maps for update 1.0 to download, so I'm stuck with what's here. And I kind of flipped through everything else, but there were this Helix Mountain is kind of got a nice long kind of river though, but it's just I don't know. It's just kind of a circle. I don't really like the size of this map. It's a little short. So anyway, we'll go back down. We're going to try Meander. And we are going to we are going to customize this because, like I said in the start, it's been a bit of a grind unless we are going to double. All we're going to do is we're going to double our population to start out with. We are going to double our starting food. And that is it. That's all we're going to do. So all we've done is we're going to start with twice as many beavers. This way we can get more jobs assigned and more things going quicker. And get things moving faster. So, here we go. And I don't see the little blue swirly thing. It's not loading. Okay, here we go. Let's go with what are these guys? We're gonna do canna beavers. All right, pause the game right off the bat. Okay, first thing, let's take a look around. Not a big fan of that water right now. All right, let's see. Going this way. Not really much places to go to. What's this? We might be able to do some sort of. This might work out better than I thought. We could probably do a little lumber farm over here and then make a log flume type transport thing here. All right. Let's see. We've got berries. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down a few roads here just to kind of map out where we want to take things from here. Always do this around there just so that way I've got a connection going to the town center. There have been a few times where I've had it on the backside, and if it's not connected to the town center, they do not start functioning. They don't start working. Nothing happens. All right, we are going to, first thing we got is our berries. That's not very many berries. So we are going to need a farm really, really quickly. We need steps to get over there, which we don't have yet. So we need some research. We are going to here. Okay, we've got a relic down here. Now, with the if you haven't played the, I'll go ahead and make sure to link this map also in the description. Or no, never mind. It's not a custom map. Forget what I'm saying. I was trying custom maps before this, and it wouldn't work because of the update. Anyway, all right. So anyway, with the new update, you've got things now that are relics and have science points. So if we go down here and we research this guy, or demolish this thing, we'll get 200 research points. So that's a good kickoff. Okay. We want to get them building, of course, because we have nothing right now. We'll need steps to get to these guys, which isn't much wood, but it's a little bit. We're going to take down this stuff here. Okay, now, because we have quite a few extra beavers than normal, we'll do this. Get a gatherer here for food. Okay, we are going to need a farm. And I kind of try to set everything up so that way when I start running, I take this thing off of pause. All I have to do is control the order of how they build things and occupy stuff. So anyway, also, first thing we got to do is, this starts off with 2. We're going to jack this up to 4. Ah, our 2 shifts. Very nice. And then we're going to pause that for a second just so they move. We're also going to switch this up to fast because the game runs a little slow for me. Alright, we are going to quick build this, and this first. Next is water. We need water. Now this water here is contaminated, but the pump will filter it for us. So we could put it down here. I want to save this area for over here for a farm because it's green. So wait, we got this here, right? We put the farm there, but yeah, we want to do it this way. We're going to put the building on the dirt, and we're going to put the produce on the green part. Okay, now I'm leaving some room around these berries here because they will actually continue to grow and sprout new bushes. So we're going to leave that like that for now, and next we will need some, let's take a look down here. We're going to do something like that. Like that. Alright, well, we're going to put in our lumber mill. Switch. We need a little less road. This way. I want to come straight, but I can't till we get rid of that. So we are going to demolish this. Super speed. Now we need. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Let's switch that. Alright. We're going to do that. Okay, let's run this so they catch up and do these things. We're going to switch these to berries. We want these guys to be always working. I got 2 shifts. Let's try this 2 shifts thing. Matter of fact, let's just do 1 and 1. Because if they're going to work in double shifts, let's just see here. I don't think we need these guys 2 shifts though, because the berries, these are going to grow. Let's leave that at 1. Let's just see what's going on here. I am going to add 1 more of these guys here. Another lumberjack there. Just because. 2 shifts. Okay, so technically that's 2 beavers there, 2 beavers there, 2 beavers there. So that's 6 beavers employed. We got, okay, boom. That gave us our science. And we have our first water pump built. Let's get that. That's definitely going to be double shifts because we want them pumping all day, all night. Actually, until we have some people, until we have some guys to move it, let's not, alright, we're going to do single shifts until we have haulers, because it makes no sense for them. They're not going to be doing anything at night if they're stuck, well, no, they'll move it themselves. Shoot. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, let's get some storage going. We want to do, let's go right here in the middle. Okay, then we also need this. Nice. Okay, so now, okay, this is cool. All right, so they're building at night. We got a shift of these guys that are building at night. We got a shift of them building during the day. We've got double doubles. Okay, awesome. We're gonna do this. We don't need, well, yeah. Well, actually, let's do houses because we need more population. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. That'll work. Okay, we get enough room for some in the back. Ah, we need one of these guys. Tucked away. Okay, that takes care of everything there except for the rooftop terrace, which can't be built until we get some steps and some platforms. How's science? Give me with science. We can put that there. Here. Let's do a wall of science. And we'll have a ladder that goes up here. Okay, I think that's what we do. We're gonna... We don't have haulers yet, but we will. Okay, now the double shifts are going to be a problem. With the number of beavers we have. Okay. Carrots. We only need one beaver right now to start planting. Okay. Got all this. We got water. Let's get this. Let's get stairs. Logs. Planks. Here we go. Alright. Berries. Carrots. Okay, now this is... We do want to get over here, though. Matter of fact, we want to get... right through here. think I like the placement of this anymore now. I definitely don't. We'll let them finish playing. Alright, we've got another guy. I feel like the two shifts isn't really helping out very much. Alright, okay. I'm not liking some of this. right? I'm sorry. Okay, sorry guys. This is my problem here. I get so lost into the game, and I'm not used to jabbering because I play it only. This is my first playthrough with this game, and recording it and putting it up here for y'all. So anyway, I apologize if I don't talk a lot, but that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Okay, so anyway, here we go. We got our houses in. We've got basically our whole foundations, our basic building things going in here. Our start. We're gonna move this farm over here so it's more centralized. Since this cuts off right here, we want to be able to farm all this. So we are going to demolish this farm, and build this one. Actually, we're gonna do it now. We were waiting for them to plant this stuff here, so that way it's growing while we are rebuilding the farm. So anyway, let's ditch that. We are going to grab up these materials super quickly and rebuild there. Now we are building. We've got our lumber mill here under construction. We are finally starting to get water. 2 ships. We've got 3 unemployed beavers. We'll go 2 shifts on that one just for the heck of it. Okay. We have our lumber mills doing double duty. Or not our lumber mills, our lumberjacks. Okay, yes, there we go. Now we have a path to this. And we are trying to make a decision here mentally of whether or not I am going to buy this levee here for 120 science to put here so that I can build a set of stairs down here and then up here so I can get to all this stuff. We've got more berries here. We've got a little bit of lumber, but we've got a whole area here that we can grow some new trees on, because we're gonna run out of this stuff pretty quickly. And we need to get a lumber mill up so that we can build those steps. So right now they're not. It doesn't make sense to do anything yet. Get that built. Get this built so they start reproducing. We're going to prioritize that by haulers. Okay. Okay, no more. We are out of employees here, or unemployed people. We got this guy. We're going to only do that one. And this is something we definitely want working double shifts. We're just going to cut down this to 1 beaver. Sorry, 1 beaver. Because we have nothing to do here right now, other than plant a few more of these in the spots we took trees out. Okay. Got that going. We still do not have enough homes yet to start making more population. So let's do this. We do have this up and running. We need to let's get the planks. I would like to get another one of these in. Okay, we have a problem here though, because we do not have a lot of room here, and we are going to need to get I think I'm going to have to take this down. I want to get another lumber mill in here, and I also want to be able to fit a... Okay, I'll be able to put a... Okay, I'll be able to put a... Actually, I could do that now, I suppose, but no, let's not do that yet. A gear workshop. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the word. Let's go for another 9 minutes. We got that. Let's get them going more. Actually, do this. Excuse me. We'll just keep going in these little empty areas left by trees. Alright, we got 51 logs. 50 logs, 4 planks. Food is getting very, very low. Alright, yes. Nice job, guys. More water storage. Ooh. That's really nice. Okay, we are now out of logs. We did put one there, so we're going to get that. This. Super speed. 2 ships. Prioritize powers. They're not gonna. Okay, then over here. Up and up. Like that. We've got 7 planks, so we should be able to get up there. Okay, now let's see what we got here. I can get rid of some of this tree trim, tree cut. Just get rid of some of this green. Alrighty. Beaver is injured. Fine. Get him a medical bed. Okay, here we go. Our carrots have ripened. We are going to start harvesting them. Since we are almost out, we are definitely going to go double shift on that. It gives us 2 beavers down. That's fine. We got plenty of water. Let's put one of these on pause and that. Okay. Evens out beavers. Let's get 2 more of these guys built. And 2 more lumberjacks here. We need logs, guys. Must have logs. Go. Okay, so we're going to quickly run out of that. We can get down here without, let's do this. It sucks because we're going to have to destroy some of these carrots, but it will save us on planks and stuff and lumber. So let's do this. This and this. This. want to... Go down here some. Alright, down to here. Alright. Is that a dam? No. Yes. I don't have anything else. Okay. I am not going to leave very much room for these to grow other than there, because we are going to have some trees growing all around here too. Uh-oh, we've got a bad tide drain. That is a problem. Alright, let's take a look around and see exactly what this map has in store for us. Alright, we have a bad tide drain. This means that this new... Excuse me. Oh, I need some Tums. I apologize. Man. Okay. Sorry about that. So, we've now got our ground pretty decent starting layout. We need more beavers, of course, but we've got some wood here. We are going to demolish this row of stuff here, and we're going to get a road going over here. We're going to get this stuff built so we can get up here and we can get to these berries and these trees, and we are going to build a forester over here. You're going to unlock this guy, and we're going to build a forester over here. We're going to stick him right in this corner. Well, we want to be able to, we want to use this whole area for, so we're going to need to get over here. And then once we get up here, we're going to put a road through here, and we'll put another one over here so we can have this whole area of berries, which we may rip these berries out and replace them with trees. We'll see how much food these crops and stuff give us. But let's do that. Okay, now we got a clear path through to here. And we can now have them quick build this stuff. We have 4 unoccupied beds so they can breed, but we do, however, need to lower the time of day. They do not do a lot of breeding if they're working 16 hours a day. So we'll drop this down to 14 here, and they should start reproducing a little better. We need to now get... we should get a few rooftop terraces on here so that they have a little leisure. So that also helps them produce a little bit more quickly. Let's see, we can connect this here. Okay, we also have a way to block water here so that we have... We're going to turn this one back on and actually delete this so that we can have a path. Probably really didn't need to do that, but because we are going to do this. I want to get out over here a little bit, and I want to block. I want to trap a bunch of water in here. Alright, yeah. It's temporarily right now, but we're gonna do this. So we're gonna trap water here, inside here, and that's gonna give us a reserve to pump during a drought. We are going to trap water here, which will keep all of our. I feel like I should go down to here though. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of that. Okay, let's get rid of this here. Because if we come down this down here, we can unblock this. This will fill with water and give us all of this, or a lot of this to grow some stuff on. Let's go. I want to build a dam. I don't want it to be too big, but don't have much of a choice here, do I? Let's take a look here. Where are our new mod stuff? We've got okay, there's our ladder. It's 250 like always. We've got alright, here we go. What do we got? Raft dock. Logistic dock that handles incoming and outgoing rafts. Okay. Raft guide. Along the flow of water. Along the flow of water. Raft ramp. Launches rafts over obstacles? Well. Okay then. It's interesting. Interesting. All right. Let's go down. We are okay. Now the problem here is okay. This is all going to drain blah, 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 right down here. So we need to figure out a way to deal with this bad water. I mean, let's see, we could go cheap and shoot straight across here and blow out a path through here and dump it out off the map, or figure something else out. I do need to get over here to get a here. I get a levee for there. Alright, we get up there. Yeah, it's right in the middle. 800. Alright, what else? Any more tricks and surprises here with the drains? So we got the one drain there. Okay, that's all I see as far as bad tide drains. Okay, so this is going to dump into here, and we have got to figure out something. We could always catch it and redirect it back this way. That's a lot of stuff to get done. I would like to get a reservoir. Where a reservoir? I need a water reservoir somewhere. It's gonna have to be up here. That's where all the water's coming from, other than here. Is this gonna go bad tide too? I can put a things across here and block it, and no, it won't flow backwards that way. I have to give it a path to go back. Okay, interesting. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with bad tides, folks. Alright, we're probably going to cut this episode short here, because we're at about 52 minutes. And we've got a good layout base plan here. And we will think about it further and update you guys in the next video. Alright? Thanks a lot, guys. We are on our way to, once again, we are trying to build a dispensary, and we are trying out some new mods for the update 1.0 version of the game, with rafts and for transporting goods and second shift. So cool. Check out the next video. Probably be soon. I'm anxious to see where these mods go. And all right, thanks guys. Thanks for checking it out. And later. See ya.